Hello internet friends, Star Wars Galaxies Legends has added some pretty cool new additions to the game recently through the latest patch and also the community transmission that has just dropped. I've linked the patch notes and the transmission letter in the description of the video if you want to dig further, but in this video I'm just going to go over the things that stand out for me, the important ones from my point of view, and also get excited for Bespin and talk a little bit more about that. They've teased some more screenshots and have some questions for you about that at the end of the video, so stay tuned. The first thing I wanted to mention are new mutations for Beastmasters. Beastmastery is one of the most complicated systems in the game, but Legends is constantly adding to it with new mutations for players to explore. Just like the system itself, they're not telling you exactly what's been added, but for instance, there's this new snake kill collection which adds snake DNA, which means there's going to be something to do with snakes for you to discover. An ancient evil has awakened for explorers on Yavin 4. It seems like a great hunt is about to take place, so goodness knows what that means, but I think it's something that you need to explore with friends and discover. There's new idle animations as well for the creatures to give them a little bit more depth and fun for interacting with. It's really great that they keep lavishing some love on this because, like I say, it's one of the most complex systems in the game. I dabbled with it very early on in Legends and now I can't do tutorials because I moved on from that and all my character slots are taken up. But yeah, there's a lot of love for Beast Mastery in the game, deservedly so, and that's why they keep adding to it. New vehicles have been added for people interested in the Galactic Civil War. It sounds like these are going to spawn during city invasions, but you can also purchase them from the factional recruiters. They're tanks, 4-man tanks, plus 1 seat for the driver, so you can have 4 friends while you motor around in your awesome tank. The first tank is the TX-130T. I think it's an O. That's a Clone Wars era tank. It's a clone trooper tank. It's one of the ones you can use in Battlefront, and the other one is the T-2B, which I believe is from Empire at War, the old strategy game from years ago. That's what's come up in my research. I could be wrong. Like I say, it's 20,000 commendation tokens to get hold of these, so I'm not exactly sure, but that's my research. So if you guys who are into the Galactic Civil War know differently, let me know. And let me know how cool these tanks are to drive around in and do stuff with. I'm very interested in that. There's lots of other quality of life things in the patch notes, but one thing that jumped out to me is Jabba the Hutt sail barge, the Khetanna. That's now outside the Jabba's palace. That's a very cool addition to the Jabba the Hutt POI. It's a big part of Return of the Jedi, obviously, and it's never been modelled in Galaxies as far as I'm aware. So it's really cool that it's there. And right underneath that in the patch notes, it says the Aurelian token vendor. Jabba's sail barge is now available for purchase from the Aurelian token vendors. So I'm not sure if that's one of the decoration options for you to, when you're putting on events and stuff, or it's like a miniaturized version. I don't know exactly, but you certainly, it seems like you can get a version of Jabba's sail barge in the game now from the Aurelian token vendor. Very, very cool. So those are the patch notes. Those are things that have gone into the game that I think are fun additions to the game. Then there's the community transmission that has just come up, and there's some exciting and quirky stuff in this to look forward to. So the first thing is the Days of the Anod Klar. This is in celebration of Star Wars Galaxies Legends' 5th anniversary. It's not going to be an annual event like the Halloween and Christmas events. It's going to be specifically for the anniversary. It seems that a clan of Togorian explorers have decided to visit the galaxy. They intend to share their values with the citizens of Omega. Someone loves their EU on the Star Wars Galaxies Legends team. I did a little bit of research. The Tagorians are a species of sentient feline beings. They've turned up in the Dooku novels and also the newest Thrawn trilogy. You guys, this is really a deep dive, but very fun in addition to the usual kind of anniversary celebrations. I don't think they've added a new one. It's all been repurposed stuff from the live games. You get some shots of the in-game model for the race and some additional items and environmental pieces that might be part of the festival. So very interesting, something to look forward to for the anniversary. This is a new one. It's a quality of life one. The new player ticket support system. It's been streamlined. Much easier to go to the website and submit a ticket. This is something I struggled with when I first joined Legends, before I realised that the quickest way to get an answer and to interact is to just join the Legends Discord. But this will hopefully streamline things and make it easier for people. This is something that's obviously, it's not a bells and whistles thing, is it? But it's really important. It's like fundamental stuff that is part of delivering a live service, a quality live service, and the player support ticket system. That being more professional and more up to date is just another example of Legends team. Really, they set the bar high for themselves, and they're constantly shoring up the foundations of a strong live service, and much appreciated. Other stuff has been going on, like the Galactic Vacant Building Demolitions crew. 14,000 buildings have been removed from the game. That's very important on a big open world game like this that has open world housing. You've got to clear it up every now and again. This is something that they do periodically. They've never had it as a main feature that just rolls and you can continually demolish buildings. I'm not sure exactly why, but it's something that they do periodically, so it's good that that's been successful. Free up some space for new players joining the game and give more opportunities for them putting their houses down and maybe even creating new player cities. Galactic Home Show is ongoing. Check out some of those. Do visit the forums and support the people that put so much effort into their creations. They've had a community competition where people have submitted new decos for certain of the starfighters in the game and ground vehicles, so those have been added and they look awesome. I particularly like the McLeod one at the bottom there. Double XP is coming again, so get ready. 26th of September through to the 28th of September. Combat, Social, Crafting, Chronicles, Space, Beast, and Beast Loyalty XP. The Galactic Moon Festival. It's Halloween. What would Halloween be without foolishness in life and foolishness in games? This is a popular one with people for some reason. Wear your silly bat wings and have fun. I won't be joining you, but have fun. They're also giving an opportunity in the newsletter to submit feedback, so help them out by filling in the questionnaire and submitting your input into the game. I know for a fact that they take it all on board and it informs how they move the project forward. And this is the big reveal of the progress, some new images from Bespin. Now, initially you think this is the carbon freezing chamber, but I don't think that it is. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Is that the carbon freezing chamber? I don't know if it is. Is it a bar? That could also be some kind of... But this bit at the top definitely looks like something from the movie where the thing comes down, but the carbon freezing chamber didn't have... No, look, that is a degeric table or some kind of casino. This isn't the carbon freezing chamber, but it does have those things at the bottom here that make it look like the, you know, that Bespin locale. So yeah, it's cool to see some more of the inner workings of the environment, because we haven't seen any of that yet, and we get more images from the you know, that's kind of a walkway. I didn't see that when I had a look around, but what I wanted to ask was, you guys know I had a quick look around Bespin. It's going on 12 months ago now, and they were in alpha at that stage, and I didn't get the opportunity to look down below or see any of these internal structures or anything like that, but I wanted to ask you guys, say an opportunity like that arose again, okay? Can't say any more than that, but if that opportunity arose again for me to go and have a look around and see where they're up to with it, what would you guys want to see? Let's say time is a factor. You know, I can't just log in there anytime I like. You know, I've got some time to do it. What would I be looking at? I want you guys to tell me. I'll be your eyes and ears if I ever return to Bespin. So I want to know what you're most intrigued about and what I should focus on if I ever get a chance to return there and check out the progress. So let me know that in the comments. Are you interested in the questing? Do you want to see the NPCs? Do you want to see some enemies combat? Should we explore that? Would you just want to wander around and look at the nice environment? It can be anything, like how do the speeders work? Can I go around on my speeder, or do I have to take taxis everywhere? You know, what do you want to see on Bespin and what is most intriguing you at this stage? I've seen the scale of the environment from that previous visit. And if they can add what they are saying they're going to add with quests and stuff to do and player housing on Bespin, increasingly in my mind, I'm starting to think of this as more of an expansion. It's of that scale, you know. Not only an expansion in Star Wars Galaxies has ever added a completely new planet along with complementary quests tied to that planet. It's starting to feel to me like the fourth expansion. You had Jump to Lightspeed, Rage of the Wookiees, Rise of Obi-Wan, and now you've got, I don't know, whatever they call this, City in the Clouds expansion. it's really starting to feel like that to me. So, and it all depends on, I suppose, the depth of the quests, the scope of the things to do, and that's the question that really needs to be still answered, doesn't it? So if that opportunity arises, let me know your thoughts on what you would want to focus in on. Thank you for listening to my roundup. Thank you for supporting Star Wars Galaxies Legends. Answer the questionnaire, go and talk to the team on Discord, give them your input. I'm sure they would love to hear it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.